and welcome. My name is Fallas, and today we are going to be discussing the Emperor Tarot card. So as you can see here, we have the Emperor Tarot card. It's a gentleman sitting on a throne. He has a scepter in his hand, and what appears to be this sort of orb or globe in the other. Of course, he is crowned and wearing some type of maybe more informal regalia with his armor underneath. So the emperor can typically represent a father figure or someone who you may view as a father figure. They can also represent an authority figure. I don't limit this to just male authority figures. If a female has a very powerful energy, she can also attract the Emperor card to stand in for her as well. Typically, this card may also denote someone who is very responsible and who is always trying to sort of do the best by as many people as possible. If we are looking toward if we'll be successful at something, the emperor is usually saying, yes, we will be successful, or giving a blessing of sorts, if you will. Some people have a little bit of a problem with the emperor, as the emperor can represent sort of this patriarchal side of things. So usually what I say is this. The emperor is trying to use their sort of wisdom and rule to do the best by people, but also if needed, they are still wearing their armor and they will step forth and do the best by their people that they can. It doesn't mean that it can't turn negative, which everything in life can, but I tend to not have such a negative draw to it. Again, everybody's different, so if that's how it feels to you, then that is how it's going to feel to you. Now, we're going to do the reverse, which, again, feel free to include it in your readings or not, but the reverse to me would be the negative side of it. It would be someone who's possibly overbearing, someone who wants complete control and not necessarily want any input from others. Maybe it's someone who's also trying to find their footing in their new position. These can all be part of the upside down interpretation for the emperor. Okay, now we're going to go and take a look at some of the other versions of the emperor. Here we have a few of our emperors. Again, the legend of Arthur is going to be Arthur himself as the emperor. As you can see, these two are sitting on a throne, sort of highlighting authority, while this gentleman seems to be sitting on an altar, which is again sort of reflecting this idea of blessings, of giving the okay to do whatever is coming down the road. We also have the shield, a helmet over here, and again, this one is wearing armor, hinting at this sort of protector aspect of trying to make sure all the people under their care are taken care of. Again, we have a scepter, and these sort of globe-like objects, hinting at using their intelligence, at using their experience to try and help shape things in the best direction, or what is best they feel for the most amount of people. So again, sort of that aspect. So again, these are just some of the emperors we may come across. While the emperor is not going to necessarily be the most nurturing card in the deck, the emperor is also certainly, though, trying to do the best by the people. And just remember that. Again, if these definitions don't work for you, meditate with your cards and see what feels and sits right for you. Take what works and leave the rest. Thank you.